everyone asked me to speak in English, so I'll do my best. So many times I'm getting really frustrated when I'm getting different type of information from companies. Information that is very important to me, like my pension status, my health plan, or my mortgage. Now, to me, it feels like they are talking to me in a different language. I cannot really get all this information. And as a result, I'm making very poor decisions, or I simply don't do anything. So I got interested in this. Why we as human beings are willing to invest so much understanding reality show, but we know nothing about our own reality. So I actually learned a lot of stuff from books by Daniel Kahneman and Shlomo Ben Artzi, and this is becoming my passion. And in the next slide, I'm going to summarize to you all the hundreds of pages in these books and tens of years of research. And the answer is pretty simple. We are lazy. And this is actually the key to all of human behavior. We are lazy. To be more specific, our brain is lazy. And although our new brain, our Homo sapiens, so much advanced brain can do wonderful things, amazing things, we actually prefer not to do this if we don't have to. So in most of the cases, we simply do automatic decision-making that we do intuitively. This is done by our more ancient system one, and which affect most of our behavior. So this is, in a nutshell, the reason that we do or not do what we should do. And I'll give you a couple of examples to this laziness. So I used to be very good in navigation. I could take a map, navigate from LA to San Francisco. Today, even with my hometown, Ra'anana, I have to use Waze. So just a simple example. Or I used to remember, when I was in high school, I remember the phone number of all my friends. Today, I hardly remember the phone number of my wife and kids. So again, because I don't have to. To give a little bit more relevant example, how do we decide who is better, who we should vote for? So I would like to think that this is because we read the agenda of each one of the candidates, but there is tons of research done in the UK, US, Germany, that says the best prediction of who is going to win the election is the face rating. So you show the picture of the two candidates to somebody, and you give him less than 1 second to look, and you said, who looked to you more competence? And this is predicting the result of the voting in 70% of the cases. Specifically, people look, by the way, for a strong chin and a small smile of self-confidence. So I don't know who is better here, but let's keep it for yourself. Now, this is specifically very strong in the population which is uninformed voters who watch a great deal of television. I think this is the majority of the population. So coming back to the fact that we don't like to read. So insurance policies like this, I simply put aside, although it's important to me. What's my solution? What can we do better than this? And the solution that I figure out, everybody loves to watch video. You just need to take a look what's happening in the internet and Facebook. More than 50% of all internet traffic today is video because it's fun and it's engaging. But we are not really interested in getting the generic message or the advertisement. So what we are actually looking for is something that is relevant to us. So in my view, there is a new way of communication. This is the next generation of television. And this is a video which is personalized to the receiver. And here, this is a small explanation why video works so much better. So for 200 million years of evolution, the only source for information for us, which kept us alive, was the visual aspect. So we can process any visual information so much quicker, and this is still today 90% of the information that we get. Now, text was just invented 6,000 years ago. So And most of the population, by the way, didn't know how to read until the Industrial Revolution 200 years ago. So this is something that we can do, but it's very hard for us, and this is the first thing that we prefer not to do. So Shlomi showed you a very nice video that we created for a bank. This is a very high production where you're having a conversation with your future self. I want to show you a different example, which is more simple but still very effective. So imagine that you are Tom in this example.
Hi, Tom. I am with Smith Brothers Insurance Agency. Your homeowner's policy renews in January. I've created this short video to review everything you need to know in 60 seconds. Your policy is with Travelers. It covers your house at this location. Here are the key facts about your policy. First is the value of your home. This is the amount you are insured for in case of fire, storms, and other types of damage to your house. Next is your personal property coverage. This insures the things in your house, such as furniture, clothing, and appliances. Then there is personal liability insurance. This is your coverage in case someone else is injured or you damage their property. Those are your key numbers. There is one thing that might need your attention. I don't see any record of mortgage payment insurance. You've got coverage for your home, your personal property, and for your personal liability. But it's also a good idea to help your spouse cover the mortgage and bills if you're not around. This can usually be done with very affordable term life insurance. Typically, we can get you $250,000 of coverage for less than what you might spend on your morning coffee. If you need more, we can usually do that too. In most cases, you answer a few questions over the phone and you never have to worry about who will pay the mortgage. Your homeowners and life insurance policies can work together to protect you and your family from physical disasters and financial disasters. If you're insuring your home, it makes sense to cover the mortgage and bills. Click this button to begin.
So I'm sure many of you doesn't know the information about your home insurance. I can tell you that I don't. And this is really an effective way to transfer information. And this is, in my view, replacing face-to-face conversation that doesn't happen today in the digital age. So we are not meeting the companies that we are paying so much money. And as a result, we are not getting the information that we deserve in a way that it's easy for us to consume. Now, most of the companies that we deal today are kind of traditional, old-fashioned companies like banks, insurance companies, telecommunication companies. And one thing in common to all of these companies is that the customers, we don't like them. We usually, if I'll ask anybody of you, will you recommend me your bank or insurance company? You will say, no, we are paying too much, we are getting too little. But if we think about the new companies, the digital age companies, companies like Amazon and Google and Apple, everybody loves them. Now, the difference is that those companies like Amazon, etc., and Apple, they know how to give good user experience. As a result, we like to buy stuff for them. I have every product that Apple has, and I'm going to buy the next product as well. This is because they know how to provide good information and good service. Now, in my view, company that doesn't understand that user experience is the key to their success, and the way that we communicate is the key to the success of our business, are actually living on a melting iceberg. And my prediction to the future that very soon Amazon is going to sell insurance, and we'll have Amazon Insurance. Apple is going to replace the cable companies, and we'll get all the content directly from Apple. And maybe Google will provide us with energy. So the winner of the future, the winner of the digital age, is companies who know how to transfer the information effectively to customer and speak the language of their customer. Thank you very much.